Silver, say something.
No.
Cat, say something.
You can't make me.
Excellent. Scrimbledinks. We're live again, I think.
Yes.
I don't feel alive.
That's unfortunate.
I just feel awake. Which sometimes equates to the same thing.
Catch the latest now. Here. Whatever your pouch can't hold, I'll send to the item box.
So, if we're live, you gonna say anything to stream?
I zoned out. What?
God damn it, Shade.
Hey, stream, we're here today to do some more Monster Hunter Wild. Since Shade's not doing it, I will.
I mean, we didn't need to say that. It's in the title, and I'm pretty sure that this is the only game that looks like this.
Yeah, except the intros are not done purely because of, you know...
I did say I was
Intros are also-
exhausted.
I don't know how the fuck you're exhausted.
I just had one of those really bad sleep nights. Talk to Rosso in the Windward Plains.
Do we still need to hunt another Von Popolo to get your the rest of your armor?
I think so.
Huh. After he
Login
sprints
bonus.
off into the distance, not thinking about it.
SES game. Title
Back in the
update on the way in April 4th.
Right.
We get the soap monster.
Yes. It's
Mizutsune. I did not
What?
say that right. Mizutsune. There you go. Which actually appeared in Gen 4 Ultimate. That was its
Yeah.
debut. Yeah, my meal effects will last long enough.
Hunting Rampopolo, which is poison, so let me change my sword real quick to...
they're not immune to poison.
I appreciate you streaming one of your low energy days. You know,
Yep.
it's Monhun. Monhun's one of those games I'll stream regardless, just because it's Monhun. It's fun. I love Monhun. Monhun is Mon fun.
Right?
You know where to find me.
Huh.
Hooray!
Let's go murder an oil mosquito.
My point still stands.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Boops the bat.
Oops, the cat.
Boops the boof.
Burn!
Orabupos has been achieved!
Bat actually completed the sequence for once, Cat. He's exhausted apparently, but this is like one of the only times he's ever actually completed the sequence.
It's the Badanachi theory.
I will help with this quest. Let's be sure to use that.
Hello, rare endemic wildlife.
Well, that lagged a little. Bring you down.
Ow!
Extra wound on the head.
Yoshi, come here.
Cunt. Paralysis. Bully this bitch.
Okay.
So much hide. So much hide.
You bitch.
Well, my sword's half broken.
Oof.
I nearly went to red.
So did I. That's what I mean. I was in the orange. Whew.
I think we got it.
Yeah. Here was a little bit worried because I hadn't played for a bit. I was gonna be rusty. No. I was flowing from guard point to guard point in the combos correctly. I didn't forget. Switching
Ooh,
between
Orc oil.
axe and sword mode fluidly, allowing me to hit guard points mid combos to continue my attacks without having to stop to guard.
Just remember a
E.
friend group joke back in high school intentionally mispronouncing mosquito. Mosquito.
Mosquito.
This was way before the term brain rot was used to describe rather dumb but amusing things. Maybe I'm just turning into a jaded old man, but most of the newer generations, dumb but amusing brain rot isn't amusing to me.
No, it really isn't.
It's just annoying.
Yes. There's absolutely zero comedy factor to it. It's literally just, I'm stupid. Laugh for me, please.
No. I refuse.
That's modern comedy.
Right back at you.
I said something nonsensical that makes absolutely zero sense. Find me funny.
It was
Read.
amazing.
Oh, the game says I didn't do anything.
All that fire really put a shine on her.
And that little girl that used to be a lot like her. Does she approve?
That's fine. I will keep using my fire bow.
Oh,
Y'all
yes.
can deal.
Are we really going there?
Seriously,
You're
them
doing just fine,
intentionally
Cat.
mispronouncing some words is funny? Yes.
Little Gemma would be ugly crying
If
wolf.
done if actually done with comedic effect for for a joke, absolutely.
Thanks, Hunter. You're a good friend. You know, I might just hang on to you.
Ron.
What?
Reference
Aaron.
to a Key and Peele skit for a teacher mispronounces all students' names. So instead of Aaron, it's Ron. Instead of Jacqueline, it's Jaqueline. That kind of thing.
Ah. I thought it was an Aaron joke, as in the Pokemon. That's where my brain went first, for some reason. There we go. I'm no longer fucking out of max potions.
I was gonna say, how do you run out of max potions? We're like 300.
I doubt that, Cat. I very much so doubt you have 300 max potions.
Yeah, not max potions. High potions?
Mega
Mega
potions.
potions? Maybe.
I was thinking mega potions.
Yeah,
I was
I've also
thinking.
got like 300 mega potions. Max potions are the Catalyst plus Mandragora, which fully heal you and max out your health bar.
Yeah, I have like 16 of those and 7 ancients.
I actually have, also bless you, 12 ancients. I'd run out of max potions because I was, mass hunting, tempered elder dragons before I took a little bit of a break, and well, those fuckers hurt, and I didn't feel safe waiting for my heal to finish drinking a 2 or 3 potions, because potions heal so much less in this game.
Yeah.
Ever heard the alternate pronunciation of shithead as if it were a name? Yes, Shithid.
I've never heard that personally.
Boo doo doo doo.
So what's next on the to-do list, Shade?
I hit my settings a little bit because everything decided to go straight to lowest, and I'm like, what?
Don't worry, I will entertain chat for you.
Every time a support ship comes in, I immediately want to say Argosy.
I'm willing to bet we're gonna be getting a proper support ship once the hub appears,
What do you mean proper?
like a named one.
I mean, this is... What?
With the title update, we're getting a full hub area.
Yeah, but I doubt it's gonna change the name of the support ship. The Argosy was the Argosy from the start.
Oh, you never know.
There'd be no point to them changing it.
Evolution of our camping areas. Rather than just a support ship, we have a full named ship that comes to and fro.
There you are. I wish to discuss our next move. Do you have a moment?
Rosso, I love how you weren't present, like, at all up until this point, and suddenly I need to talk to you.
This way.
Shade, Argosy isn't the name of a ship. I was double checking, but the Argosy is a type of ship. It's a
All
large
right, good.
merchant ship.
Everyone's here. Let's begin.
Some time has passed since we entered the Forbidden Lands. We should review what
We didn't have a named ship.
Good idea.
The weather follows a pattern of seasons. Fallow, then inclemency, and finally a season of plenty. These events occur in a cyclical rhythm.
Right. And the rhythm is most likely controlled by the energy flowing through the land spine.
That energy is called Wilk, and it's a part of everyday life across these lands.
Going through cutscene.
Makes you want to know where it comes from, doesn't it?
We followed the land spine down under the basin, but it seemed to continue on past the ice shard cliffs.
Then we need to investigate the far side. The White Wraith appeared during the downpour in the sand tide.
A white wraith.
Which lends strong evidence that it's feeding on the elemental energy those inclemencies produce. But isn't it strange, then, that it didn't appear during the fire spring? Indeed. Why didn't it?
Perhaps it already has all the elemental energy it needs?
Seeing as there have been no further sightings, it'll be hell picking up its trail again.
I suggest our unit looks for a way to pass beyond the ice shard cliffs.
Then I have good news for you. Remember the thick ice blocking the passageway? I have confirmation that the
Ah,
pathway
perfect.
seems
We're
to have
going
melted
to
away.
Wyveria now.
Lovely.
The path that leads to my village?
That is fortunate. You can investigate the land spine and the keepers. Two birds with one stone.
Then, that's our objective.
Astrum unit will set up a base camp at the Ice Shard Cliffs to further our research.
I wonder where this new hub area is gonna be.
Now we all know what to do. Let's get to it.
Because it's not Suja. From the trailer, it was more flat ground.
Probably just gonna be a mid area. Not an actual biome, but just
This was
randomly
where
out in the air.
construction
Just its own unique teleport spot. Fast travel spot, even.
Look!
Yeah. I'm curious to see how big they're gonna take this game.
Finally go home. This way, everyone!
Probably fairly big.
I said it before earlier, but I'm honestly gonna be kind of scared of Arch-Tempered Raidao.
Yeah.
See everyone! And Uncle Tashin!
Did you really walk this whole way by yourself? That's incredible, Nata. You're very brave.
You know, I'm actually consistently
Nata, our
amazed
two
at
worlds have been connected.
how well the
We
RE
will
engine
find a
does for
signal.
all of Capcom's games.
That's a good engine.
Lead the way,
It's
Nata.
their engine.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Hi, Kat.
Hi.
Sure why you joined?
Because I got an invitation.
Did you look at what this hunt is for?
Tyranidaths.
Yes, small monsters. I'm not even hunting them for the small monsters. I'm hunting it for the quest reward, the charred oil bone.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
all
I'll take
the
it.
roots.
All right.
I dropped a glove.
Cat, you get a quest invitation no matter what. When a quest starts, that's how that works in a Link party.
Yeah, I know. It was like I wasn't in the middle of anything, so
Found it.
All right, we're done.
Good have.
If you'd like to end quest, there we go. There we go. 2 out of the 3 charred oil bones I need. Now Shade's on his way to the next quest at this point, so we'll do that later.
Let's go.
Let's go, I say, standing there menacingly with a plague
That's the
doctor
way to the
mask.
village.
Red lens is flickering.
Run! Something's wrong!
Heads up, Shade, I'm currently mass crafting for my wish list, so you can tell me whenever the quest starts, so I can exit out of it.
Yep, gonna be fighting the Guardian Doshagama in a moment here.
quest invitation just popped out.
Yeah, I just mass crafted like 12 things off my wish list. Alright, on my way. Has he already been mounted?
Nope.
Alright.
Definitely gotta be some kind of mutant, right? No?
What?
The govs said that it's gotta be some kind of mutant, apparently.
The Doshagama? Mounted.
Backing off.
Stop.
Extra wound on head, bring it down.
That's the place to attack.
Alright,
Who's paralysis?
fine.
God damn it.
I didn't think, like, rarity 2 Lollipop Arena things would proc paralysis on this thing that quickly. You have given me Archdemon mode. Fool. wound on its stomach and its left leg. I'm thinking left leg. Or stomach, I guess.
You knocked it out of my range.
Not my intention. You're really
About
turning
that
that thing's
sharpness.
ass into mincemeat. Yeah.
No,
got-
he can open. I'm the one who turns things into mincemeat with my literal chainsaw axe.
While Cat is currently making shish kebabs.
Yep.
Doing that fucking swing with the wound break with the the dual blades after having played the Spider-Man games makes me want to play the Spider-Man games again.
Nice.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It just got up.
As we double up on that.
Yeah.
Full combo.
There's a wound
Come on.
directly in its ass.
Go, bitch. God damn it. Shade. You literally did that as I was getting a power clash.
I'm sorry, I was literally ripping its asshole a new one. Think it's trying to run away. Yeah, we don't want it to.
It is not.
No. And it's dead.
I'm sorry. It's just so satisfying to go through that combo. It just feels powerful, you know?
Yeah. It looks impressive as heck.
Oops.
It's a 5-hit combo ender. Like my end combo for my super hit is 5 hits long. And it's not a combo, it's not a light weapon like, you know, the dual blades where it's all about hitting multiple times. This is a heavy weapon.
Right?
Granted, that 5-hit combo does jack diddly unless you've got a lot of fucking unless you've got files, but hey. I've got files basically all the time.
What's your storage space?
Eh?
You said you have files. What's your storage space at?
I very clearly pronunciated the A. I did not get a Power Clash game. Do not lie to me. Shade stole it.
Killed so viciously that you cut the end scene short? No, I just hit select to skip it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go find the others. I don't know what got into that thing.
So, what's the story?
It's definitely a Deshagama, but at the same time, it might not be. It seems to lack reproductive.
All right, back to mass
organs,
crafting,
and its
whatever.
Stomach and esophagus have atrophy.
I do like the bow.
Yeah, it's fun.
Earlier, it seemed like it was absorbing energy. Almost as if it was trying to replenish its power.
Gonna do what I did with the.
Doesn't that sort of remind you of the White Wraith?
It's all speculation. But right now, we shouldn't be out here in the open. Let's continue on to the village. Let's keep moving, Hunter. I'll be here when you're ready.
I'll check our supplies.
You'll find out, Miko.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. Got something
The
in
hell is what then? What?
I don't think McGovs has gotten this far.
like
Yeah,
this?
what is he asking? What is it that he's referring to? That is the what is.
The Deshagama.
What, did he only just now hear the part where I said, no, it's not a mutant?
No, he was listening to the
Got something
cutscene.
in mind?
Oh.
Ready to get to work? Come back anytime.
Alright, quickly step into the tent.
Well, what can I do for you?
Hey, Hunter. Ready to go?
Ready to go.
Okay. Follow me.
I'll ride with you.
The village is this way.
All this was part of the village too, huh?
Yes, there were homes. People too. But then, the Wraith ruined everything. I'm sure everyone's just hiding now, though. We just have to find them.
While you run cutscenes, I'm gonna go mining in Wyveria.
Yep.
I need Yukin. I need lots of Yukin.
Tashin! It's me! I'm
I
home!
have a geology chart, I'm pretty sure, right?
Tashin! Are you here? Tashin!
Pretty sure I made a geology chart.
Nata, is that you?
Yep, there it is.
Nata.
Tashin!
You're alive.
But dude,
Nata.
Did what you said. strong. You were right about people. These are my friends. They helped me find my way back.
These are my friends. Zooms in on the menacing hunter.
Thank you.
We're from a land to the far west, beyond the desert. Brave Nata here crossed the sands on his own to look for help.
You made that trek alone?
Uh-huh.
I had no idea there were other people living so far away. Please, come with me. Let us rest and talk.
Nova Crystal, something I don't need. There's
No! Go! It's time to get inside! No!
There's our king of the skies.
Ah, Guardian Wrath this time.
We will.
Take Nata to camp.
Got it.
Whack. Hey, big guy. And quest is up.
Alright, let me finish mining this one vein and I'll be right back.
Dun 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 dun, riding.
I didn't get anything I needed out of it. Alright, patience.
Mounted. Time to bring out my other tool of war for this really flappy bastard.
On my way. What do you mean your other tool of war?
Secondary.
Ah. Light gun?
Huh?
No, insect light, right.
Yeah, I said I was switching to that.
Ow, why me?
That's not what I wanted. Let's take a quick moment here. Alright, all good. I totally didn't forget to make a meal and have to make one mid-fucking fight.
You dumbass.
Hello, new viewer. Curiato. We're doing alright. The Wyvern Heart mod for the heavy bowgun. It is the only bowgun special that wasn't changed.
Yeah.
Fucking rude, mate. Return to me, bug.
Sorry.
All good. You are a really shaky bitch.
Make sure you get as many wounds with that thing as possible.
Only 2 areas I can. One on the head ready, bringing it down from the back.
Got the wound.
Quickly sharpen up. Oh.
You bitch.
Attempting to shred the left wing.
Dragon pod's back. Sit the fuck down. You are a bad dragon, not the fun kind. Ow, bitch. Rude. I know I blinded you and slapped the shit out of you with a knife on a stick, but come on, man.
No, you don't. I saw the thing go white as he was getting up, so I started immediately locking onto the wound and knocking down Nagata up to leave.
I almost feel bad for us bullying him.
I don't.
It's a Rathalos. This is normal for it. Whoa, buddy.
Ow, my face.
Ow.
There we go. Finally got that fucking right wing. Thanks for the assistance in the matter, by the way.
Yep, as much as I could. Excuse me.
Come on, show me that tail.
Me out of the air, you dick.
Ah!
Are you snoozing on my ass? Sending bug to focus tail. There's a wound on the tail.
I see it.
I was unsuccessful in applying it. Oh. Alright. Gun head made. Can you stop shaking for 2 seconds? Thank you. And sculling, make your shots count.
Seg?
Check their sacred's package.
Lunda chasing.
Just watching the Sacred's move makes me happy.
Right?
Bouncy creatures. Hi, bud. I see you do not like me. Fine. Spin. Not dead?
Damn. I kept slamming the tail. I couldn't fucking break it.
Same.
I was working as best I can. Damn thing just didn't want to come off. Boy had the thickest tail.
Thick with 4 C's.
Honestly, though.
Thanks, that helps.
Let's get over here. Give me back my sword. Give me back my charge blade. Thank you.
Back to dual blades. I'm not fighting Flappy McFuckface. There's a bot in chat. Delete their existence.
They have been murdered.
That works.
Make room for me too.
How many voice lines just played? So I had Alma, the Palico, and myself.
This person's a hunter, Uncle. They study monsters and, if needed, slay them.
Okay.
People challenging monsters.
Done doing mod duties. Now I can actually finish out. Now I can actually finish out the fucking mission.
You saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you. I am Tashin. I was friends with Nata's father and had been caring for the boy since his passing.
We're from an organization.
Boom.
That's Alma and Gemma. Nata told us what happened to you, so we came to help and investigate the monster that attacked your village.
You're after that thing? I see.
Are the others safe, Uncle?
I suppose we should start with that. I'll show you to our village. Come. This way. I can't recall what happened after I helped Nata escape. And
May I
blocked
be
the
a little
passage.
fucking
All I remember is the sight of
hyper-focused
the
gremlin
closing
after this
in.
cutscene?
I awoke
Of
several days
course.
Excellent.
later. More days passed before I was even able to move.
What kind of question is that?
We gathered the survivors and built places to rest. For ourselves and for those we lost. It was a labor without end. Once our wounds were healed, we unblocked the passage, and I descended into the tunnel. Immediately, my legs began to shake. It was madness. None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years. I began to deeply lament my error, condemning Nata to some unknown void. I searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed. But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
Why? Why was I the only one to escape?
The moment I saw that creature, I was certain we would all perish. But I couldn't let that happen to you.
Nata's hair looks really fluffy.
And now I know the path I chose was right. The others will feel the same.
I've been sent a quest invitation.
You can ignore it. I'm just bullying a low rank Arjakon.
A Jerrican. Or
Yeah,
however
Jerrican, thank you.
fuck it said. I don't know. Its name's weird. A Jarrakan.
Go on.
You look good.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm so happy to see you all. Sorry for worrying you.
So, you said you were investigating the monster that attacked our home.
Yes. The white monster that caused Nata to flee your village.
Tashin, do you know what it is? Why did it do this to our village?
Nata. The time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path. Come with me. We keepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons. Ages ago, it was known as the capital, Wyveria.
This was a city?
Yes. You passed through a massive structure to reach us, did you not? That is what remains of the Outer Bailey, the wall around the capital's vast expanse.
That's incredible.
Yes, the people of Wyveria had access to limitless energy that let them control nature at will. They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity. But Wyveria fell. Its people and civilization were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel Nata passed through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
So then, That means Wilk was created here in Wyveria.
We live at the heart of Wyveria's energy production. Our people subsist on it.
It's incredible. I can't believe how versatile it is.
Ping.
After
was
the
my
fall of
container as I
Wyveria,
lifted up.
The keepers remained to hold vigil over its legacy. And our watch has continued since time immemorial.
So, cutscene's over. You ready? You gonna go hyper focus gremlin or something, or are we gonna have to wait for next time?
No, because cutscene's not over.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh boy, we just cut to another segment of it. It's still going.
What's this?
Jesus.
An archive of the city's research journals. Most
The
of them are
problem with
beyond my
replaying any
understanding.
Monster Hunter game is just
Wait, then who are the keepers?
We are the descendants of those who studied this limitless energy and applied it to usher Wyveria into an era of prosperity.
I'm wishing I brought volume 5 down.
Eh?
The manga.
Ah.
Yes, once. Now we are just people getting by.
That's fascinating. I don't even know where to begin. Well, considering how handy they are with Welk, it does stand to reason.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call it wyvern milk.
Fucking wyvern milk.
Where is the sorry, wyvern milk produced?
Deep underground, in the heart of Wyveria, there is a shrine. It houses something we call the Dragon Torch, the source of all wyvern milk.
The Dragon Torch. What can you tell us about it?
Only that it has existed since the age
Woo, I'm down to
of
12 pages.
Wyveria. We know not how it works, nor how to control it.
The white monsters seemed fixated on wyvern milk. Do the keepers know of any reason that might explain their behavior?
That you should see for yourselves. If I may, I'd like to show you there later.
Why is it that the keepers haven't been outside for so long?
You see, Wyveria fell a millennium ago. Of those who survived, half of them left this land, and half of them stayed. Our ancestors were those who remained, the founders of this village, Sild.
But why? They could have gone anywhere.
I'm gonna put on the Battletoads
It
playlist.
is said that all who lived in the capital helped it along its path to destruction. Our ancestors, in particular, played a crucial role in its demise.
Oh.
Got
Stay
dragged to a
was
short
their
meeting
way
discussing
of
work-related
taking
stuff and just cut back to see
responsibility
Shade's character walking
to
down a
keep
big set of
watch
stairs.
for the
We've
rest
gotten to
of
Sild.
time.
It's the part of the capital of Wyveria which fell a millennium ago, where half of the people left the Forbidden Lands and half of them stayed.
Exactly did your ancestors
They use wyvern milk here to basically do
I
everything they
intend to
have, and
show
it flows
you
from a place
if you
called
would
the Dragon
for the
Torch.
best.
There you go. Euphemisms abound. Thank you, Capcom.
Well,
Also,
let
we
us
are the half
depart
that's split
as
in
soon
left.
as you've had a chance to unload and prepare.
Oh, in that case, do you mind if we set up over by the gate? We'd like to have a base of operations for us and the other members of our team, if that's all right.
There. Are you sure? You're welcome to it.
Yes, by the
Nata,
gate.
before we go, you should say hello to the others. They'll be so happy to see you.
Okay.
Good. We'll meet back in front of the gates once we're all ready.
Oh, we finally done. Yes, cool, good. I can be an autistic little gremlin now. First of all, I can't believe I have to say this, but to anyone viewing who is silent, please don't join my Discord, then send me friend requests. If I don't know you, I'm not going to accept it. That's just weird. The Discord is meant
And
for people
also-
to hang out and keep up to date on my schedule.
Also suspicious as all hell.
Now, to be a little gremlin. So, yesterday I had mentioned and shown that I'd gotten the Twilight Princess manga, the whole thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm already through 4 out of 11 volumes of it.
Fucking.
As stated by a guy called Internet Pit Stop on YouTube, it is indeed the best story you will never play. Because while it is still Twilight Princess, it is an imagining of the game's events, but happening in such a way that it adds so much more context to every scene in between the things that you do. The one thing I'm not the biggest fan of is how every dungeon that they have gone to so far has just been enter the front door, cut to the boss. There's no
Also
puzzle in between, so it's a little bit like, but
To be fair, the puzzle is the allure of a puzzle is solving it. Watching someone else just go through it isn't nearly as enjoyable.
yeah, but there's still the mini bosses of all the temples.
True.
You have your midway bosses. There's unique enemies to each area. Like, at the very least, you could have shown a couple fight scenes or like the end of them. Had the characters talk a little bit and just be like out of breath taking a breather. But that aside, minor grievance. Everything in between that Link goes through in that game, including the whole start of it where you get the green tunic, right? He literally looks at himself and he goes, I'm not a hero. Why would the gods pick me? Because they gave him a backstory that was never given in the game. That backstory is he is actually a knight in training from a city in the desert, the Gerudo Desert, near the edge of it, that trains all of its boys at a young age to fight so they can protect Hyrule. And apparently, he tried drawing a sword, which may have erased his entire city.
Oh.
So yeah, the whole reason he's struggling with being a hero is because he feels like he still got some guilt he needs to get past.
Well done.
And I kind of like this whole arc of, I'm not a hero. I'm just doing what I think is right. I'm just doing this for my friends. But throughout the last 3 volumes, he's slowly started coming into, like, that mindset of being a hero. Especially after meeting the hero's shade.
So you're the travelers who helped Nata.
I.e. the Grand Line.
The Everforged
A blade
travelers
holds
then?
no power if the hand that
Does
wields
the
it doesn't
Downpour
have
still
courage.
Downpour. You mean in the forest where the Woodwoods live?
That is definitely a line.
I can hardly believe it's you, Nata.
You've gotten bigger. I'm so sorry. I had deal with
But yes, my little gremlin rant over. Also,
I
did
how
Pad
you
ranty.
call that a rant?
how did the others survive down here, McGoves? They ran into this area, which is safe. They just retreated into Sild.
It's time I showed you what our ancestors created. Are you ready to go? was going to tell Nata these things the day it all happened. Now, the whole truth will be yours.
Everyone seems like...
The place I'm taking you is known to the Keepers as the resting place. Before we go, I need to tell you about the monster that attacked the village. It is a guardian by the name of Arkfeld.
Arkfeld! I knew it was an extinct species. But what exactly is a guardian?
It's the name we have used since the age of Wyveria for monsters that serve people.
Huh? What do you mean, serve?
It is the secret we've kept these many years. Now then, follow me.
I wonder how deep this goes. I'm almost afraid to find out. Monsters that serve people.
There's no way there are monsters that will just follow people's orders, right?
Soon enough, you will see for yourselves just what the Guardians are.
Running. Learning about the Guardian, you know.
You're not saying that...
That's important.
Yes. Our ancestors succeeded in creating life.
Very important.
Creatures they call...
At least it's not the Halo Guardians.
To this day, they hibernate in these cocoons.
You've gotta be kidding me.
They are the legacy passed on to us.
Seriously?
The Guardians were created with several unique properties. One, they don't eat. Wyveria's energy is their sole requirement to function. Thus, they have no need for predation.
That explains the behavior of the Doshagama and Rathalos we saw.
Two, they live indefinitely, and therefore have no need to reproduce.
They don't die of natural causes?
Not as long as they continue to consume the wyvern milk. Ever since Wyveria fell,
Dude,
the
please
Guardians
stop
stayed
pronouncing
dormant
wyvern
until
milk so
species
clearly.
began
I hate
to
it.
awaken. This place is rich in wyvern milk. All the sustenance they could ever need.
Yet Arkfeld
There's something just in my head that's just so wrong about saying it so clearly.
Enhancing their traits, and it seems that Arkfeld was singled out.
Because its species was extinct.
I don't know if that's the only reason, but yes, it was different.
In their
Arkfeld
Cyril
awakened,
cat?
attacked the village, and fled.
Yeah, you know, there's Cyril.
Many lives.
Cyril
Our
Figgis?
only option is to continue watching over the Guardians.
What are you two on about?
It is the
Cat
destiny
misspelled
we have
cereal.
inherited from
Tashin,
Where? In chat?
out there.
Yes.
I saw many things. Many people, creatures, all living life to the fullest. Life. Is that what you call this? Constructed husks they can't even eat? Locked away when they're no longer needed? Arkfeld. All it wanted was to be free.
Fresh wyvern milk ice cream. I don't think it's consumable, I'm gonna be real.
I don't know which of us is worse.
Wyvern milk is Shade's equivalent of hearing the word moist. Sir,
Nata.
no it isn't.
If
I am
those
routinely
ridiculous
called the moist one by a friend
unique
group.
Perspective.
Wait, are there people who get weirded out by hearing the word moist?
Yes.
Why?
Usually it's depending
Oh.
on how it's said.
How can you say moist in a weird enough way to make it unnerve someone?
Sorry,
Moist.
I
No,
Moist.
couldn't take it out.
no. It's just no.
You really
Oh.
take after your father.
That baffles me.
Not to
Yeah, no, moist doesn't
his
bother
role
me.
among our people was
When I am
very
routinely called
important.
the moist one
That
by
gene
Alexa.
has a very unique function.
A moniker gained from when I
Energy of
was
Wyverian.
playing Bloodborne for friends.
Come. You will see.
Hi, bud.
Are you actually at the hunt now?
Yeah, Harkville just...
Alright, I'll be a little bit late.
You are big. Quest is it?
Dun 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 dun, joining.
Carving that I'm on my way. I hate fighting off the Jericho. So fucking annoying with their delayed attacks. Particularly for counter weapon like the longsword.
I only have an aversion to the way he says it because for some reason, the voice actor decided they wanted to pronounce the milk part of it way too fucking clearly every time.
It's less the word that bothers him, McGovs, and more the mental imaging concept. Since someone needs to just put it out blunt in the front.
I hit dodge, but okay.
Thanks, that helped.
Yeah, Arkville just ate the newly hatched Guardians.
Yep. They are babies. He is predator. They are food. Even though it's not at all how it's working right now, it's much worse than that which you'll find out later. I'm writing in now. Also, can I just say that I'm annoyed in the fact that the gliding has no purpose in this game. It is slower than just running along the ground, and it just really isn't all that useful. Sacred.
It'll probably be more useful in newer areas.
It'll be more useful if they up the movement speed on the motion effect. Bitch. I assume he's already been mounted?
Yep.
Thanks,
It's not quite as cut and dry as you think it is, McGovs. Not even close. Still nothing. The reasons that Arkfeld is doing this doesn't make him an asshole.
It makes him an animal. Like, there's no part of this, even if it was just as upfront with the length as it looked, there's no part of it that makes him an asshole. It makes him an animal.
It's just nature.
Yeah.
Oh god. Thunder.
We need to find Nata. I'll get the others.
Be careful.
There will still be new Guardians, McGovs. Those aren't the only ones in existence.
There are plenty of hatcheries around here.
Nata!
It's enough to temporarily.
Tashin! You're okay! We were so worried.
They're bought
We hid
and
in the
report.
cocoons. It tricks the Guardians, at least for a while.
And these? Wow.
I am once again in your debt. Thank you. The strength you possess. It is.
You saw it, right? What Arkfeld was doing.
Yes, it was feeding. It's unprecedented. Where did it learn this behavior? Can it still be considered a guardian? And if not, what is it in danger of becoming?
You're certain this has never happened before?
No, at least not that I'm aware of.
I really didn't get the
Wait.
magic. God damn it.
The Allharken. She would know more than I.
The Allharken?
Yes, she is somewhat of an advisor to the Keepers.
I don't have time to hunt another
She
one.
hearkens information from far reaches and has amassed knowledge from across history.
Where can we find her?
In a village some distance from here. But a blizzard and a giant monster there makes the path treacherous. No keeper dares make the journey.
Let's go.
We've come this far.
Don't be foolish. You do not know what awaits you.
Sir.
They can do it. I know they can.
Your ice lizard isn't gonna
Even
stop
so.
us.
I'm going with them. If the Allharken knows what Arkfeld is becoming, I need to know.
Hello, cat.
Hello.
Please take care of him for me. And may your courage bring us the answers we seek.
We gotta prepare if we're gonna take on the cold. Agreed. Let's regroup at the Keeper's Village. Everyone, I'm told the Allharkin lives in a village in the peaks called Suja. However, the only path there from the Ice Shard Cliffs is frozen over and supposedly untraversable.
We'll need to set up a base camp somewhere and search for a different route.
Well, we're in luck then. Astrum unit got in touch.
Alright, back to mine.
And it sounds like they've built a base camp in that secret place Rove showed us.
Then what do you say we link up with them and share everything we've learned?
They might have info to share too. Let's head
I
to
got
that camp.
garlic.
Before we go,
Tasty garlics.
evaluate our equipment.
Nice.
Hey,
Hey, mantle. That's not just the gilly.
Mending?
Rocksteady.
Ah.
anything catch your eye?
You just want to know if Arkveld really needed to consume those guardian hatchlings? The answer is no. But it's a lot
But
more
nature-
complicated than just no.
Yeah. Is a lot more complicated. Once you have the information, it's not hard to understand. It's just there's a lot of information in this,
Yeah.
not so cut and dry.
It does not get explained for a bit.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty, perfection. I'm ready to work. Alright, perfection. Yaha. Now that's
Oh yay, got a Nova Crystal. What a wonderful waste of my time.
Restock my inventory.
hey. Got something in mind? Or
Carbolite.
what are we making today? Ready to get to work? Perfection. Done already?
Olivia at the Ice Shard Cliffs. Bossy Camp.
And off to the final mining out problem that's in there.
Please, as if anyone wanted to hear one more word of that windbag's garrulous speech.
I, for one, would have preferred a chair over any of those awards. Hey, look who's here. We took the liberty of building a base camp in this fine place you found for us.
Just like how your lack of knowledge is leaving you feeling like
We'll conduct
Arkveld
our
is being an
investigation
asshole
at the
eating the
place that we
hatchlings because it could.
Okay, McGubs,
We have new info on
I'm
the
gonna
weapon.
burst your bubble here, mate.
Get ready for this.
Because I know you're my friend and you're not gonna get pissy with me for it. Take a step back. Big predator, small weak prey. Eats. There's nothing about that that even relatively points to asshole. That's just the circle of life,
Sounds like
mate.
it's never been talked about before.
Stop attaching human emotions to animals just, doing animal things.
That's why we need to
It's
find
no
a way to
different from
Suja
us hunting
to
deer
find
to
out
eat.
as much as we can.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, perhaps we should contact the local expert.
We bumped into a very
Once we have the information, it's not going to be as
investigating the cliffs.
complex to explain
think I know the one.
But it is still going to be a more complex
All right.
situation.
I'll take you to where he is.
That'd be great. You ready to go?
Werner and I will stay put.
Probably best you stay here, Eric. I don't need to go chasing you across the fucking frozen plains.
So there's an ancient city, synthetic species, and someone called the Al-Harkin. Am I keeping up?
I've never heard of any of this before.
I'm sure your head is spinning as much as mine.
Oh, there he is. Elberries.
We'll bear right once we're across the bridge.
This is what it's like on the inside. Oh, look at those arches. We're seeing the remnants of civilization at its prime. Time really is just a straight line, huh? Just a line of infinitesimal moments leading to the present.
Fishing done easy. Hey, Rogue.
What's this? How capricious our meetings and partings seem to be.
It is so nice to see my fucking wish list lit list finally starting to melt away.
We have
That's right.
met
How did you
Rogue
know?
again.
We need to reach a village called Suja. Do you know of a way there?
What paths may be are limited only by our
Find some colossal bones.
I know of a path paved
Oh, right, isn't it small monster materials?
You
Colossal
want to
bones?
hug Rove? Believe me, the whole community does. He's the best Woodwood.
Rove is good. Rove is very
Think
good.
of it.
He looks
Tessie
very
did
soft.
mention a giant monster.
It's a risk we have to take. Can we count on you,
Eternal
Rogue?
reminder that colossal bones are gotten from basic congas.
there. That way. Straight on to the end. The path is self-evident.
You're gonna be hunting here at Bomby soon. I don't have time to do this hunt.
But is it though?
No.
There's no way. Our sacred can
Kiribami was
hardly
done
make it,
already.
but
The beast is away.
Oh.
We have a
Now
hell
is the
mission
time.
coming up.
Question: do you have the Arkveld weapons unlocked yet? I don't think you do. Just
Nope.
asking.
Thank you.
Okay.
May your
You're
journey
still tier 3
reward
then.
you.
Can you take the rear? Let's go.
Rushing on was with death.
Has Jindahad up next, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That blood. Now was not the time.
Hey, Cat, definitely use your bow in this one. We're gonna need someone with range to take out the weak points on the back ridges.
Yep.
I can just do that with my glaive.
True.
I have
I've been-
aerial wind breaks.
I've been defaulting to bow anyway, just because I'm liking the bow a lot.
Have you noticed that the special perfect dodge you get restores a large chunk of stamina?
Yes.
Giant ice
I'm actually-
lizard.
I'm actually currently in the process of making Dober armor, which has a lot of stamina skills on it to make use for using the bow.
Nice.
We have to stop it!
I usually make 3 separate sets of armor: defensive, offensive, and range. So bless.
Oh, stop!
Hide to Hod.
Let's keep going.
You're a big lizard.
Very metal lizard. I don't mean that as in metal as in badass. I mean literally plated in metal.
Yeah.
The biggest Leviathan currently in the game. It will not be the biggest Leviathan in the game for too long.
It's worth a try. Anything's better than staying out here.
I'm not talking about Mitsuzune. That one is not bigger. There's another one. Leviathan of the Deep. That will be coming at some point.
That thing scares the wits out of me.
We can't go any further.
What, Lagiacrus?
Hunter.
Yeah, water and thunder.
Right. Alma.
When was
Gemma,
Lagiacrus
you stay here.
I don't know where the information came from exactly, but there have been there's been a lot of people talking excitedly about having it them finally getting to fight Lagiacrus again. I haven't taken the time to back check to where it came from, but I'm pretty sure from what I saw from the post that it's real.
I'm gonna remain skeptical because the Lagiacrus was an underwater fight, which hasn't happened since the underwater fights were made.
For this size, let's do it by the book. Go for the head and 4 legs first. Let's do this. If anyone's got my back.
Yeah, that's the quest up.
Do you?
Forgot Olivia joined you for this.
Yep.
I am mounted.
Lovely timing.
Moon on tail, bringing it down.
Opportunity strikes. Our attacks aren't having any effect. Let's try this.
Got the wind of the tail.
Your attacks aren't having any effect, Olivia. I'm getting yellow marks. Bitch.
I can't get to this other side to deal with stuff, Jade. That'd be you.
Working on back right leg. Olivia and I are.
Continue to work on the tail.
Next arena.
Yep. Oh, this is one of the coolest fights in the game.
Yeah.
That bitch. You would turn last second. Balls. I just realized something.
What?
I just left my geology charm equipped.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
You're
I'm
bombing.
stuck
You
between
fuck
everything.
off.
dick.
Oh shit.
Right back leg broke.
Man, I broke the back bridges.
I've been laying into its tail.
I've been hitting whatever I could.
Fair. Mounted. Rewounding tail. Placed.
Okay, I got files now. Stop attacking.
Wound on its neck, gonna bring it down from there. Wound at base of tail. Someone take it.
Yep. Going for it.
It's done. Guess you've danced with giant monsters before, huh?
Oh, don't worry, Olivia. Jindahad is far from the largest thing I've fought in my entire career.
No, it's the largest.
Looks like I have its attention.
No, Sharsvalda. Still bigger.
No, this is bigger. This is far bigger. Shade.
No. No, it is.
Yes. Yes.
Sharsvalda could cover its arena in 3 steps.
So, just because it has longer leg shape does not mean it's bigger. I am sorry to tell you, but you are wrong. By miles. Choose me. Beam me. Perfect. Charge my shield.
Get down from there.
No. Feathers, get over here.
Shit. Hi.
There was another one over there, you realize, right?
It wasn't when I was over there.
Right here.
Yeah. It fell after I was looking away from that. Ah, laser to the
Cat,
face.
It wasn't on the ground. It was in the air still. You just had to knock it down.
Well, I didn't know that.
I just
You
didn't see
didn't
it.
look up?
No, I was too busy trying not to die, thinking they fell naturally from the ceiling.
This entire time you thought they'd fall naturally. This entire time.
Yes, because I've never once hit one.
It's with the slinger. You pull away your weapon and use the claw.
Sippy break. Respect the sippy break.
Here, have powder instead. Broke the right foreleg.
X. Ow. My fucking ears, mate.
Oh, I've got enmity. Oh.
Tails off.
Good shit. You just saved me from getting smacked.
Oh.
Ah.
No, we don't get the tail card. Right.
I got a sneaky card
I didn't.
Me neither.
though.
I didn't see what
I knew
mine-
it would
so I
do
didn't-
this
I couldn't get-
cutscene shit and not let us take carve, so I was like, I'm taking a carve.
I don't need any low rank Jin Dahad stuff, so I'm not that bothered, but at the same time, eh.
Yeah.
By some miracle.
Jin Dahad is currently the largest Leviathan in the mainline series.
It is, however, still not the biggest we have fought. Kolv Taroth is bigger.
I'm okay.
Kolv Taroth is bigger.
The blizzard.
Jindahad measures out at 4,560 centimeters. Kolv Taroth at 4,573.
Beats it by 13 centimeters.
Yep. So it's still technically not the largest we fought.
Though I'd say Jindahad probably has more mass. Might not be longest, but probably has more mass.
We have fought Safi before. Safi Jiva. 4,799 centimeters.
I hate that some Elder Dragons are larger than Leviathans. It just does not work right in my head.
Does not compute. Ow! Ow!
And again, size is more than length. Mass is important here too. There's no calculation for that, sadly, on the wikis.
There is one we'll probably never see again, though, and that's Cedius, which was literally a giant mountainous whale.
This must be Suja, right? Where will
Measured out at
Harkin?
5,837 centimeters.
We've also never fought that one, though.
No, because it was an underwater fight, so it was not likely to come back anytime soon. Because a
I wonder
lot
why
of people...
why they never brought back the underwater fights. People loved it.
Because they didn't know how to smooth the controls out.
Strange here.
Fair.
They'd hardly know we
Have they been trying currently? Do they do little tests to see if they can do it now?
For some reason.
If you told me
I know.
this place was protected by some secret aegis, I'd believe it.
Look over there. That's where we
And
came
even then, that's still not the largest creature that exists. There's Dire Moralis.
Are we done here then?
Who is doing the harvesting up top?
The Allharkin said she would.
Wow, we're really high up. The Allharkin must be
We
here
sure are high up. I never had time to change
So-
my weapon, so I still got a bug on my arm.
Excuse me.
Laggy is coming back, Shade. A Chinese leaker mentioned a list of returning weapons, monsters, and other things returning in weapon showcases. So far, everything that he's mentioned has been true.
The keepers.
Ah, so
It's
the,
out.
the iron sights of Monhun.
It's an honor
Yes.
to meet you. We've come to
So yeah, no, like I said, from what I saw as the images as part of the Reddit posts and leaks, yeah, he's coming back. I was right.
At last, if I may.
Mizutsune and Legiacris.
I don't think Legiacus is going to be coming back this patch. I don't think it's going to be this title update, but he is coming eventually.
We will fight.
Wait,
It's a leak, so it could be one. It could be. It could be any period of time.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Legiacris and Mizutsune?
Who knows?
there's
Maybe the
a dragon in
DLC
our village.
will bring back water
One
combat.
called Arkveld.
And you desire to know why it did this?
Yes.
Mayhaps.
Why did it escape? Why did it start hunting?
Do you know why the Guardians came into existence?
Because the keepers created them?
Come with me.
Suja real quick.
This was your capital, Wyveria.
Today's login bonus. Hello.
In a time long before our reckoning, the people of Wyveria created the Dragon Torch, a source of limitless energy. They channeled this energy
Did you want more exposition to stuff that you got exposition for, but in more detail?
or a heavy downpour to
That's this
cleanse
cutscene.
the discarded upon the land.
It was fire.
Proper name, place name, backstory stuff.
And it negated the very weight of buildings so they could mount the sky. Nature's laws were no more than a suggestion to them. Their crowning achievement was the Guardians. A host of servile creatures to do their bidding. While
Yo,
Darius
face to
O'Connor
face with
was
exposition
beyond
elder.
question.
If that's the case, how did such a glorious city come to ruin?
Hubris.
They invited calamity upon themselves. After the people were put to rout, the Guardians fell into a deep slumber.
How did such a glorious city come to ruin? Hubris.
Also lasers.
Okay. Got a bit of cutscenes ahead of you, so I have time to grab my gun lance and go hunt some conga.
Please. My uncle said that you would have the answers.
Where that creature's transformation will end, even I cannot say.
You could have ended that statement 2 words early, McLoves.
I am sorry. But even I cannot give you the perfect explanation you seek. You and I are the same. We live amongst a collection of breeds.
Want some help with that Nursilla cat?
The world is changed.
I won't. It's low rank. I'm like, I won't say no, but eh.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was low rank at first.
Yeah.
Where will you?
Alright, off to Conga then.
Is to watch and listen.
I resent there being no side quest for Congas.
You feel responsible for this Guardian?
Yes.
There's side quests for Coranadams, but not Congas.
No. That's not why. I want to know what will happen to Arkveld. If my friends are with me, we can learn and help.
If that is your choice, then go forth, child. Stand witness to how its existence unfolds. So much beauty. Everything is truly, truly beautiful.
I can't wait to get some jewel slots for my charge blade so I can put in loading capacity.
The base
Some
camp.
jewel sluts.
We should talk with the people here while we have the chance.
I want my magazine
Glad you all
gems.
made it here safely. Well, thank you for making space for us. It was very kind of you.
If you don't mind me asking, what's that building over there for?
What, that? Oh, 'tis nothing special. We use it for melding. If it is of interest to you, we can find someone to tell you about it. While I have you, if it
The
pleases
melding
you, the
power.
Allharken has asked if you would repass.
Get some questions answered. I now have additional
Oh, we'd
questions.
be completely honored.
That's, yeah, I mean,
LD Allharken,
that's
we accept
curiosity
your
for you.
invitation with the greatest pleasure.
Well, that's 4 of 8 colossal
We
bones.
will be gathering to
Got
repass
real lucky
further
there.
up the slope. Hunter, do you mind
Are there any other gatherings of
inside?
Conga?
Light varying technology never ceases.
Yes, yes, I can make shit here.
Why is there only one grouping of Conga on the entire map?
Because fuck you, that's why.
I hope it suits your taste. Give it a try.
Olivia, Athos. Nice night, isn't it?
Yeah, there's only one group of 4 Conga on the entire map.
All the nicer when
That's
you're just
annoying.
taking on a monster of a monster. We make a pretty good team. Something tells me it's not your first time wrangling with something that size. And I hear you're a bit of a nomad, going from one place to another. Any particular reason why?
Sorry to disappoint, but no. What about you? What's your story?
Me? I suppose there's an idea in my head of what I should be. So I try to do what I think is right, hoping it will take me one step closer to it.
Sounds like it requires a lot of discipline.
It can sometimes. But then I look at you and think, what's it all for? Maybe I'd be better off living free as a bird. Look at me getting all deep.
Since I finished my Congo hunt, I'll just come
Plain mountain air.
hunt with you anyways, Cat.
Okay.
Look, Olivia, I'm what is classed as a valuable hunter. That's why I'm a nomad. That's actually a lore thing, by the way.
You know, they hinted there being something else special about us. I think that's what she's on about.
Well, Olivia was mostly just talking about how we just kind of go place to place.
Yeah, and there have been hints throughout the story that there's something deeper in our past and history as to why we do that.
Like, Tashin and the Allharkin both tried to say something and got cut off by everyone else, which I want to fucking smack them for. Tell me why we're special! You should at least they were honest about it up front right as soon as you started World. You were the ace of the guild.
I don't know about you, Hunter, but I'm starting to think
Top
we're
of
in
your
over our
class.
heads.
Think we should pack it in?
Yeah, right. After coming this far,
First thing I do upon joining the hunt,
Hunter,
explosion.
To Olivia, I just love wrestling the biggest monsters out there. No one ever uses wrestling anymore, sir. I haven't heard the term wrestling in like 10 years.
Hammering away, and eventually that little wedge does its thing. I believe in that wedge, just like I believe in you.
Then again, that's also probably because it's more of a southern word.
You? Never. Hunter, we may not be much, just a couple of sputters in the ether. But we can move mountains.
Rednecks do? Yeah, well, that explains it. You see, does my neck look red? No, I'm paler than a vampire, alright? I am a crypt-dwelling basement vampire, alright?
Alright.
Oh, hello, Hunter. Quite a view, isn't it?
Aren't you cold, Nata?
No.
I'm okay. The two of us were just talking about Arkveld.
The Allharkin said she didn't know what would become of it. But we can figure it out, right?
Cat, are you still using your tier 3 bow?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains why this hunt took you so long.
Yeah.
Decided to leave Wyveria. If it realized
You're
Well,
redneck.
we're
If you went
actually
outside
hunting.
for several hours in the summer.
there has to be a reason
It's
for
like
it.
having me outside for more than 2 hours in the summer.
Right. And together we'll find
Oh, I used to love going out, hanging outside for all day.
I won't let you down.
I did too, when there were actually
I may
people to hang
still
out
be
with.
learning, but
Yeah,
I'll
that's
do
the
my
big thing.
part.
But I live on a mountain where there's none of my friends, so not much to do here.
Welcome. This way.
I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to Alma.
There you are.
Talk to everyone. Be social.
I've been having a look around, as this kind person just explained to me. This is called the the Oscultary. It's where the All Harkin
Oscultary.
Yeah, I literally needed nothing from that hunt. I
Yeah.
just came and hunted for the sake of hunting.
Yeah.
We're the asshole, McGubs. We kill for the sake of killing. Intentionally, knowingly.
Frequently.
But at least you collect the parts, so you can either sell them for people to use, or just use them on other things.
No, they'll just sit in my box forever.
Go sell them.
Melt them down into better things.
No.
Now I really... I mean, yeah, you can do that. You can actually go take monster parts to Azuz and turn them into the Ardian weapon upgrade material.
I'm aware.
Now I really want to go live on this mountain with you. You don't. I'm an
No,
hour
it
between...
burns every month, every summer.
I am an hour between both halves of this fucking city, and it sucks.
And every summer, there's forest fires that, you know, choke with mountain smoke.
Yep, almost every year. Air quality advisory. You'd think they'd figured out something to do by that. By now.
That requires the government being competent.
We have a lake in the middle.
Yeah, but they can't just pull the water from the lake without, you know, damaging the ecosystem there.
They do!
They can't constantly pull a lot from it.
It gets overfilled every winter when it melts. Literally, our water level's been getting dangerously high.
I don't know then. Fuck, I'm just trying to find a reason for your fucking government being shite about it.
It's not even the government, it's just our local fucking mayor.
That's government.
Yeah, that's literally the government.
Government does not mean only the highest of the high. Government does not mean just the prime minister. Government means any government official. Government representatives. The people who, you know, run your country and cities and state and provinces.
Be hungry, stream. Be hungry.
What?
Meal scene. Be hungry.
I am hungry.
I'm perpetually hungry.
Nah, I'm silver.
Screeches.
God, a roast beef sandwich sounds so fucking good right now.
Roast beef sandwich?
Yeah.
Thank you for the meal.
It was really delicious.
Sometimes those two do not fit together in my head.
Warms my
Yeah, thin sliced roast beef
Shall we converse?
on bread.
I'm sorry,
Alternatively.
the only type of roast beef I've ever heard of is pot roast. I've never heard of sliceable roast beef.
Yeah.
See, some of the roast beef that I used to really enjoy is like stuff slathered in gravy, but it's like, it was like pulled pork, so it was like really thin, like stringy strips. Oh, so good.
That sounds like a pot roast sandwich.
Yeah.
There's something
Not
Yeah,
the
it
s-
does.
it wasn't on a sandwich, though.
the calamity Wyveria brought on
Yeah,
itself.
pot roast, absolutely all day. On a sandwich? No.
To be honest,
No.
Absolutely.
if not all
No.
of
Oh,
it,
that shit was
I'm
so
sure
good.
a healthy guess.
Okay.
Yes, no doubt you can.
Oh, that kind of call it was about.
Once the threat of war loomed at their
Mhm.
gates, they created a guardian
Sounded like they said supper.
to be their savior.
Yeah, but normally they don't call out. They flash the lights.
They rotate between calling out for a bit and flashing the lights.
That guardian fell dormant, but
Oh, why the
remains
dollar?
alive
Enjoy the exposition.
There's a guardian out there that can eradicate whole civilizations.
Oh.
Did you witness the capital's fall yourself?
No, I merely hear
I'm
the
sorry.
whisper
Anytime
of
I've had roast beef, McGovs, it's been
Yet
kind
they
of
are as clear
extremely wet and dripping sauce and meat juice 24/7. And a sandwich really doesn't sound like that'd be great on because the bread would just get so wet it'd start falling apart. But again, the only type of roast beef I've ever had is pot roast, so it could be very different. We're likely thinking of two very different things.
Yes. remind me, Silver. I'll pick up a small pack of roast beef slices over the weekend so you can try it and know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Just to expand culinary horizons.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm going to take a moment and use the restroom. Buh.
You know, McDubs, up until today, I didn't know any type of roast beef besides pot roast existed. The callouts, McDubs. I can answer that for him. The callouts. As he regularly wants to strangle them every time they flash the fucking lights. But I love looking at the stream and just everyone sitting catatonic in a circle. Welcome back.
I returned with dinner.
Indeed.
I went upstairs and Molly was all drippy. She had a bath.
Ah. Cat's currently using the bathroom. He'll be back shortly-ish.
The little cat's room.
Big cat's
I
room.
want to see what Arkfeld becomes, but we have no idea where it's gone.
We have a question directed towards you in
In
stream.
that case, Nata,
In
let
chat.
me ask you one question. What do you make
Which method
of
do I prefer? I
hunters?
prefer the lights being flashed, but it would be immensely more preferable if they were left off when I respawn.
I'd love to be more like them.
You always said you preferred the callout. You used to always say you preferred the callouts.
I did, until they got obnoxious about it.
Of course. If we want to learn about Arkfeld, we
And
need
the
to learn
Gubs, I
more
hate to
about
correct you,
islands
but the
first.
food in this game actually looks
And where Garth
kind of
was born?
shite compared to World.
Wyveria.
Sounds like we need to go into the ruins and
It,
continue.
it looked
our
much better in
investigation
World.
there.
Man.
Yeah. It still kind of looks tasty, just World was better.
Yeah, it absolutely looks tasty, but objectively, World's food looked better. It didn't have weird texture tearing, and it had a lot more polygons to it, making it look actually. It looked more like food, less like Play-Doh.
And of course, the Grand Master Chef.
I think we're going to be getting the more high quality food again, because the hub is going to have a proper canteen where we are served by palicos again.
Ah, lovely.
Yay!
But I don't think I don't think it's going to look any better than it does in the rest of the game, considering that's just the game.
What I got for dinner tonight? Steamed mini potatoes, steamed carrots, Caesar salad, and fried chicken.
I'm not a big fan of things being steamed for the most part.
That is entirely fair.
We should be on our way.
That doesn't mean Silver doesn't like things steamy.
Once again.
Bonk.
It has been a great fortune to meet you.
I'll find Arkfeld, no matter what it takes.
May the path you find be the one you seek.
All right, let's return to the base camp in Silt.
Congratulations, you
think
just
you'll
got
just
here.
Enter Wyveria.
You
and
have some
study
information.
The Guardians.
Now leave.
That's right. There's still so much about them we don't understand.
Uncle, I know the Keepers have spent 1,000 years here. But curiosity is important and powerful. I've learned that traveling with my friends.
The Allharkin said it too. Go forth and stand witness.
We'll find Arkfeld together.
Yes. Yes, I know you will. There are places in the capital where the Wyvern milk has crystallized, blocking the way. I'll go with you and clear it out, so you can access the capital's lower reaches. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Just say the word.
Ah, Hunter Rank 6 unlocked. Wow!
Matt, you still on tier 3 weapons, right?
I'm gonna go check the smith and have a
We
look
might have
right
just
now.
gotten tier 4 with Hunter rank 6.
Got something in mind?
Rarity 4.
Lovely.
Not that I have the materials for any of those.
Done already?
Ready to journey beneath the capital? Right. Leave it to me.
So do you guys want to know a large part of the reason why I was
The way down.
I didn't really I've been avoiding fishing for the most part?
Hmm.
Because I expected it to be like World, where you had to buy your bait. No, bait's infinite in this game, and it all comes attached in one slot with the fishing rod.
Nice.
And you get more as you do more fishing quests.
I've dissolved the Wyvern milk's bonds. What's here in the pouch is enough for formation.
Stuff for that.
This same substance at a higher purity and
That tree,
solidified is what makes Nata's pendant. You're sure about this?
I have to. I have to see for myself.
All right. Recently, a Guardian sentry has been seen wandering the area ahead. If it finds you, there's no outrunning it. Be careful.
Right.
After you've followed the path a ways, take the routes up to higher ground. You'll find sanctuary.
Thank you.
You have the vision to walk a path my people never could. I wish you luck. Travel safely.
Alright, change appearance.
All right. This is it.
Change equipment appearance. There it is.
Yippee, auto path ride.
This must be part of the land spine. Or was it the Wormway?
It's like a big tree. I've never seen a place like this.
We know the Wormway carries the Dragon Torch's energy. So if it's converging here like this,
The Dragon Torch must be deep below us.
seems like a good theory. These must be those routes he told us to Now, everyone, we will begin our survey of the Guardians here in Wyveria's middle stratum. Our ultimate objective is to determine where in the lower stratum Arkfeld might have gone, and why.
Okay, so where do we begin?
We'll start by looking for Spore, Arkfelds, or any Guardians we can find.
Good plan. Let's get started then.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort. Come right back if you need anything.
Okay, everyone mount up. Sentry. I guess they really did create whatever creatures they needed.
So, what kind of monster do you think it could be?
Well, let's see. They would have a keen nose, enough mobility to navigate any terrain. It would maintain a broad territory, and by habit, pursue its prey relentlessly. At least, that's the sort of monster I'd put on guard.
I am officially ready.
Time for Bead Doggo.
Odo. Ebony Odogaron. Who is not immune to dragon in this game.
This is called the monster's spore. Its shape, size, scent, and placement give us clues about the monster.
Really?
It's still fresh. Between the spore and the traits a sentry would require, we try to surmise our target.
An Odogaron, probably a subspecies. Get back.
Right, let's move quickly.
It's not a pile of shit, Nikovs. It's leftover materials from the creature, such as cloths.
Now you can't gather dung, and it is recommended to do so on occasion, so you can make dung pods, which can make monsters flee. But those are labeled. Details. Plus invitation. Accept the. But my geology job quick. Every so my rank is fine. I can make mistakes like this and not die.
Yep.
Also, fair warning, I will not have poison.
Hi, Doge.
It's a pumper. Give pets.
Alright now.
You see, that's the difference between me and Shade. If my booth came running up to me and looked at me wanting to pets, I would let myself faint. I would sacrifice my character's life.
That's the difference. She's not asking for pets, she's asking for food.
Fair.
So we want poison? I gotta do poison.
So I wanted poison, I just said I didn't have poison anymore. The reason beforehand I had it.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna say, I don't care, just get in here.
I'm almost there.
Hi, bitch.
Mounted.
I'm stuck in combos.
Did you see how many times you were staggering me?
I was stuck. Also, I'm not able to put jewels on shit yet, so...
Wound on the head. I'm bringing down with the one on the back.
Right. Shade, you take the head.
I get head.
Yes.
It landed in the fucking wood, so. It healed away instantly. Woo! Okay.
God damn it.
God, dual blades are just fucking cool. Ah. Oh.
Okay, Cat, I think you're gonna be our safest opener.
Alright, and
Pierce it.
I didn't restock fucking explosives apparently.
Line up at the tail tip and fire for the barrels.
Alright.
Piercer.
Good shot, me.
Just to be safe, I put Pierce coating on.
First tail break.
For record, Cat, pierce coating just improves the power of your piercer whenever you do use if you use that with wire.
When you
piercer.
shot the poor Guardian Sacred.
So I shot at the tail, and the Sacred jumped in the way.
Poor bird.
Eat it.
You poor creature.
No, bitch. Now my shield's about to be empty too.
Sad face.
Gotta have to recycle my files. Oh well.
Get back here, you overgrown hound!
Let's go kill us a bleed puppy. Yep, there is my shield charge.
Nails off.
do love doubling up on the wounds like that, Shade.
It's great. Ow.
Right at Main Street. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Run. Oh, I missed.
Almost dead. No more can sleep. When I said it was almost dead, I didn't think it would be like 5 hits from death.
Don't forget your table cards.
Already got mine.
Yep. Grab some of the Guardian Sacreds because there's a few there.
I don't need anything from them. I'm gonna carve them anyway, just I don't
Yeah.
need anything from them.
Smoke that. Just milky cocoon webbing. Cocoon fiber. Tradable.
Yep.
God bug. What else? Besides this?
No, Yoshi. My journal.
Sneaks up from other side of cat. Also tries to steal journal.
Ah, no, my.
Too bad gremlins have claimed your journal as theirs.
Grago has received requisite pets.
Egg salad.
Hey, baby, you're all soft now. Because you had a bath. You behave so well for them, apparently.
Another fine hunt. You okay?
So yeah, Sleepy Bow.
Not bad. Sleep's always a useful.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Another
immediately
fucking
into another
bot.
hunt.
Another fucking bot, really.
Yep.
Oh.
It's eating it.
They're all getting caught by the band evader. Filter.
I mean, that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
We would ban them anyway. They're posting links.
Cephalopod.
Cephalopod.
It's a squid.
Look sharp.
Tentacles full of knives. It's a squid.
Alright, quest is up.
Let's go bully this fucking thing. Let's go bully the Uwu.
Yeah.
I just cut out the middle and just say Uwu. That is I'm willing to call that fucking thing. I don't care.
It's probably made many people say that.
Yeah.
It's the sharp hentai monster.
My keyboard has an update. I'm on my way.
Yep. It takes a minute to climb down that many levels.
Ow. Oh, hey, it's leaving. That's a mouth. It is indeed a mouth. It's going to assault you with its mouth.
Hello, motherfucker.
Ow.
Get off. Get down from up there.
Get the fuck down from there.
He got down from there.
No, listen. Can't say it doesn't listen. Oh my god. Squirmy bitch.
Let's fuck off. Shade?
Hi. Have ice. Would you like me to switch to my glaive?
Yes. On a monster this small, yes.
Alright. Ow! Rude. Return to me, back. Hi. And return my essences.
Ugh, my weapon's half broken again.
I love hearing in unison. Thanks, that helped. No. You dumb motherfucker. Oi. You scrunchy bastard, get back here.
We weren't done bullying you yet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Even trying to make use of gliding there now.
Hello, motherfucker.
Ah.
Bye, motherfucker. weird from my perspective. This thing would stop shoving me into you. I am mounted.
Just trying to get my gate.
God. All the creatures have tough hide. Why is it you? And yoink. We both have the same move.
And Chainsaw also was painful. I hit the wound on the back and the head, by the way, not just the head.
Oh no, I got both. Because the wound break for me is when I fire my bug, it pierces through them, so any wounds it hits, it will break.
Oh, so we both double pierced it.
Yep.
I know I directly got the breaks. I got like the 250 damage burst, but it's still a heavy hit either way.
If you guys would have waited another like half a second, my arrows would have joined you.
Jesus. Also, McGovs, over here. This is...
Sorry. I thought you were gonna talk about something else.
No, I was gonna sass McDubs.
My apologies. I did not mean to interrupt the booth sass.
Oh, it's fine.
I saw you just run through my camera. Also, McGovs, silence.
Calamari.
Calamari.
Once again, by the way, a monster I needed nothing from.
That was something else. Who'd have expected a monster that plays guardians?
It didn't even hesitate, and it seemed to know its way around the capital. Where to hunt. It certainly didn't get that way overnight.
So you think Guardians have established themselves into Wyveria's ecosystem somehow?
I would need to spend more time observing the Guardians and their environment to be sure. But I'd say that theory has some traction.
And Arkveld has too.
If it preys and gets preyed on, then it's just like any other monster.
The last time we saw
Good.
it was headed further down.
Well,
Fucking woo-woos.
perhaps it's time we brave the lower strata.
I'm game. Let's go.
You smell lemony fresh, Doge.
I'm gonna take a cat nap.
That's right. Oh my fucking god.
I'm ready to go. Just say the word.
Turns around a couple times, steps on every box behind her because she's more interested in the plate. This dog would knock someone off a ladder if she was given food.
Hunter, are you ready to go look for Arkveld? Me too.
I'm ready to go look for Snarkveld.
Do you really think
Alright.
Arkveld is just like any other monster now?
Not sure. It's too soon to say. But that's why we're going. To find out.
Come on, Nata. Let's go finish what we started.
Right.
To the lower stratum.
That's my first estimated rarity Ardian weapon. Made a full affinity poison bow.
Nice.
Hunter, I've been thinking a lot about the Keepers and the Guardians. The Wyvern milk kept the Guardians asleep in their cocoons, chained up.
Angel Bane is what it's called, apparently.
The Keepers have been changed too, by the duty we've upheld for 1,000 years. Then Arkveld came and broke it all apart. But it freed itself, with its own strength. It even learned to eat. It didn't care how it was created. It just wanted to be free, to live. This journey has made me
Well,
something more.
that's an amazing role to get.
Sands, lush forests.
What was that?
On my upgrades, I got 3 out of 5 reinforcements on affinity boost. The other 2 on attack boost. So I have 240 attack in this thing, and 35% affinity.
Oh, damn. That is a crit fisher.
Anyone else is getting that funny feeling?
What is this? I think it's
Also, Kat, you know how we noticed that the Raidal bow has the... where we thought it would be a split string, it's actually just 2 separate strings that don't even meet in the middle?
Uh-huh.
They obviously knew what they were doing with it because the Ardian bow has a split string proper that meets in the middle. They just fucked up on the Raidal one somehow. Somehow.
Here we go. Cutscene.
place at all. Some are rotting. Some fresh. Did it... all of them? This isn't predatory behavior. It's destructive. We can't let this go on.
There's no other way.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. Arkveld has become a threat to the continued existence of this ecosystem. It must be put down.
No! Please. Please!
Nata.
If anyone should be angry, it's me. And I hate that it happened. This is the first thing it ever got to decide for itself. To be free. To live strong. Please. Don't do this. I'm begging you.
It can't control it.
This may be the first thing it goes to decide for itself. Unfortunately, it's the whole situation of presentable liberty.
Continued
We're
preservation.
gonna finish. We're gonna finish low rank today.
The guild authorizes you to
I just registered.
Mm-hmm.
Acknowledged.
No, please! There has to be another way! It finally got its chance to live!
still don't fully understand why it's killing needlessly. It's a creature that never got to decide what it wanted to do, that finally got its first taste of hunting, and now it cares.
So, since you either haven't been paying attention enough to get the details or don't understand the details, let me explain since we're already at that point. So Guardians are genetic, they're grown in a vat. And whenever they are fully grown, and they come out of it fully grown. Babies fully grown. They do not necessarily need to eat, but they have no... Their instincts basically are fried. They have one thing: protect this area, kill intruders. They don't know anything about what they are or why they are. So essentially, eventually, at one point, Arkfeld had a nom. Maybe not even intentionally, just in the process of fighting off a creature, got a taste for its blood, its meat. And that tasted good to it. So, as a child does when they find something they like, they want more and more, and as much as they can physically take. So, Arkfeld eats, and eats, and eats. For pleasure. It has no inhibitions. It is a victim of its creation. That's it. I'm a rippled.
Okay. That's happening, actually. Yeah. Unfortunately, because it's pretty much rabid, Consus must be quest. I am on the back.
Noticed.
Never mind. Fell over a question.
Yeah, I think as you mounted it, it got hit heavy.
Sucks that the behavior that Arkfeld has adapted to is resolved with non-violent means. Such is the way of having a creatorless construct. Like something to properly guide it, it just loses itself.
Perfect combo. Lovely. Hello, big boy.
Get your mouth out. Not quite in that weight, you howling bastard.
Currently focusing tail, by the way.
I've been working on
All
the
right.
chain blade.
See that?
Wound made on tail. Prepping back.
Turn down.
Stab and
Tail off. The chain blade broken.
everything's broke. Put it down.
Really? The right chain blade's broken too?
That was the first thing to break.
Oh. Really missed that.
All that's left is to put it down.
Whoever stunned him, thank you. You allowed me to get my full combo.
Sorry, big guy.
Fun fight, though.
Yeah. So at this point, my loadout is bow and different bow.
Wait, you bring 2 bows?
Yeah.
You should probably have a melee.
Why? Unlike the light and heavy bow gun, the bow has abilities and moves for close range.
Yeah. And I've got one with, and they have different coatings. Is basically what it is.
Dick.
I mean, sure. You to you. I don't know. To me, that just sounds boring.
He's having fun with it.
Yeah.
As much as I also find that strange. But that's mainly because of a versatility point. I don't like being non-versatile.
Hence why I have dual blades and insect glaive.
I have a sword and shield. I have a charge blade, which is a sword and shield and axe.
Right.
And I have a bow.
Cutscene time.
Yep. I was running longsword bow, but
So, I'm confused. Why did Arkfeld come here?
Obviously. Good question.
This is where the Dragon Torch is supposed to be, right? We already know that Arkfeld was drawn to powerful sources of elemental energy it could harvest.
And this was the mother lode?
Maybe, despite feeding, it still had impulses as a guardian. Either way, I guess we'll never know.
Wyveria's energy source.
In a way, it's the very heart of this land's ecosystem.
I want to go to the Dragon Torch. It's the last piece of the puzzle. What Arkfeld was after. I need to know.
Let's look for a way forward.
Hey, over here!
That's gotta be it, right?
But something's taken it over.
It can't be. A guardian.
What? The Dragon Torch? Taken over by...
One last hunt in the right.
Whatever that thing
Yep.
possessing it was, had looked ready to awaken at any moment.
Not an Arkfeld.
It is Xochitl.
If you thought that silhouette was Arkfeld, my friend, you have eyesight problems.
This is the very guardian that doomed the capital.
Zoshia.
I thought it fell dormant. But if it's been drawing energy directly from the Dragon Torch the whole time,
We can't leave it unchecked. Surely there's some way to deal with it.
without exception, a Guardian cut off from its energy supply will die. If we put a stop to the Dragon Torch, Zoshia will perish too.
But the entire Eastlands are sustained by the energy from the Dragon Torch. If we stop it...
It would affect all life in this region as we know it.
Tell me how we can stop the Dragon Torch.
Nata's pendant. As part of our deep knowledge of this energy, we possess a substance to counteract it. Nata's pendant is an extremely concentrated mass of that countervailing power. It was his father's role to stop the Dragon Torch in a time of crisis.
So that's the trick.
Let's calm down.
Nata, that pendant is a memento from your father. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Unleash its power. And this land will be wiped out. The Keepers know the Torch and Guardians better than anyone. Advice would be welcome.
Us? Our forefathers knew little. As for us, we know as much as you. Simple observers have no right to decide the fate of the world.
Even so, someone has to. My vote is to save as many lives as possible.
Cat, we don't have time to hunt right now.
Stop the Dragon Torch.
Whoa, hold on. After we investigate. We don't have all the information.
Alright, I'll come help you to get it done
You're
quickly.
idiots to throw it away. The world will never see such innovation again.
Says the man who has seen what these menaces are capable of. Or shall we wait for the worst?
And let me study it, see how it works. Then do what you want. Easy.
Easy's no word to just throw around. This will destroy their natural order. Their society will be completely uprooted.
But at least they won't be dead.
That may be true. But the comparison's not that simple.
Seriously, like what right do we even have? We can't just march in as outsiders and decide.
Right. But we're running out of time. The lives involved take priority. It'll be my sword to fall on, and I will. I can take the pendant.
I'll do it. I'll stop the Dragon Torch.
Nata.
It's what my father would have wanted. This is my role.
I admire your resolve. Are you sure?
Olivia, let us take it from here.
We'll go with him. You're okay with that?
Call on me if I'm needed. I'll be ready.
Nata,
Tashin, wait here for me.
my boy.
I'll be okay. I'm a keeper too.
even as a joke, McGovs, the solution is far from that simple.
What was his joke?
Solution, kill Zoshia, easy peasy.
Anything catch your eye?
That is the solution. Just hell of a fight. Love the fight too.
Ready to get to work?
You
Alrighty. Perfect.
best.
Ready to get to work? Perfect. Ready to get to work? Perfection. What are we making today? Look good? I'm ready to work.
Is it moving? Is it?
Fit you to a T.
Okay, I need to go. Before I do this, I want to hunt another Guardian Ebony.
Alright. Well, me and Cat will do our quick bets to quickly finish this up.
Yeah.
Claws and fangs.
Shall we get started?
Let's go. Alright, hunt's done. We're returning now.
I shall wait. The quest is ready.
I say quickly switch back to my correct one. Charge blade. Tier 4, there it is. Alright. Ready to go.
Woo!
Good to have
Alright. Break its legs, break its head.
Alright, tails ignored. Going for the face. Yep, can't turn quick in here. I keep trying to find a use case for the gliding and I can't.
Yeah.
Mounted.
Yep.
We're going for a run.
Yeah, apparently. Goodbye.
Bringing it down. Wound on the head.
Alright, head broke. Leg broke.
Kill.
Oh, left leg. Oh no, wait, both legs break at the same time.
Yeah, it's a single leg for this. It's paired for this one.
So used to it not being paired.
Yeah, we've been fighting much larger monsters.
Honey. Ow? Rude?
You got landed on. It literally stepped on you.
Fucking knocking me off my bird, where are you, Nergigante? Bumping me and shit? Fucking rude, man. Oh my god. Please stop screaming me out of demon mode.
So
He was in the middle of the combo.
yeah.
It's a long-winded one that can't be interrupted.
Nope. For another rip. Oh, first tail break. Might be able to actually break it off. going for a rip cut. Ow.
Oh, I love this game.
I almost feel bad for this guy.
I'm glad I took a small break from this game, but I love this game.
What is this thing, a Guardian Husky? No.
Thanks, that helped.
If anything, it's a fucking pit bull. It's a fucking pit bull, if anything. It looks nothing like any real dog. It's just behavior-wise.
When it's Scrim, well then by that logic, everything is a Husky in this game.
Because that didn't make a lot of sense.
Whee! Oh.
Oh, you finally hit me.
Was that your first time getting hit this entire fight?
Yes.
God damn. Either you've been on your A game with dodges, or I've been on my A game with aggro.
A little of both.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, enjoying the bow, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I am. My two bows are status bow and other bow. Yeah, poison, sleep, pierce, and then my other bow is close range,
Power?
paralysis.
Oh.
At the
So
moment.
you're just all about the CC with the bows, huh?
On this set, yeah.
You're to bows as I am lances and gun lances, huh?
Yeah. That's why when I was, showering him with arrows, I was saying, "Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep."
The only thing I thought was I resisted saying it, but all I wanted to do was say, "Okay, Tony, calm down."
Wash your gosh darn language.
That's not going away anytime soon. I've watched those movies far too many times.
Just great. Got something in
Me and
mind?
Shade have binged all the way through to Endgame, like 5 or 6 times.
Nice.
And I've watched them another like 3 or 4 on my own time. And the Iron Man movies in particular, I've watched another like 6 or 7. I like Tony. My favorite hero.
Ready to get to work? Alright. Perfection.
You know what pisses me off? The Uwu we fought didn't give me the material I needed.
Alright, let's finish this. Finish low rank.
Zoshia will awaken, right?
Alright.
And if it does, terrifying things
I have
will
my
happen.
lance for this one.
This is my job as a
I don't see why not.
It's what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, sure.
Come with me and help me do it. Thanks.
I probably still have a tier 4 lance somewhere. I hope. Yes, I did.
Cutscene.
And no, fuck it. I'll stick with the fucking charge blade.
This has been some journey, huh?
I don't feel like fucking out decorations.
Orveld, the Guardians, the Dragon Torch, and now Wyveria's secret weapon.
I miss napping on the sandship deck.
That pack of Balahara was terrifying.
Nona really had a scare.
You were so cool, though. I was afraid of you at first. Could I really trust a stranger who could cut down monsters like that to get me home? I really knew nothing then. I didn't know that sand could be as thick as fog. I'd never seen someone laugh like Nona during the Season of Plenty. I'm sorry for not listening when we found Raydao.
The red water? Triple gangers?
A fire spring was so exciting.
Humans, Mudwoods, monsters, we're just trying our best. The Guardians, too. Especially them. Before meeting you all, I really didn't know anything.
Nata.
It's time the Keepers see their mission through.
Won't take much to wake it up.
The Dragon Torch. To think that little pendant can stop it.
We don't have to do this. There's one other option.
Hunter, are you sure? Right. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do it!
Leave this to me.
Watch, Nata. This is what hunters do.
I will.
Rise and shine, bitch.
Our hunter is such an unapologetic badass.
Right?
By my own
That
order.
armor, by the way, Shade. Amazing choice.
I will slay Zoshia.
By my own order.
Let's do this!
Here's the quest. Alright, let's do this. Let's go, Zoshia. This is a fucking amazing hunt. And I'm waiting, Capcom, for us to get a repeatable version. Remember, focus the face.
Yeah. Its crystals are broken.
Yep. Don't think he's happy about it.
You know, if the equivalent of my biological helmet got broken, I'd be pretty upset too.
Yeah.
Right wing arm's crystals are broken. Left wing arm crystal's broken. It's got those Gore Magala arms. Remember, any crystals it makes, you can use elemental slinger ammo on.
You like that?
Yep.
Broke wound on his face right before recrystallized.
God, cool fucking wins.
Right.
Ow.
Second phase.
Watch that Fatalis skull. I'm mounted, by the way.
Alright, good to know.
You got a thick hide, big guy.
By the way, its body parts aren't properly breakable until they're black. While they're white and crystallized, they cannot be actually broken.
You can put 2 wounds on his back over here.
Man.
One right between the wings, one on the spine. And back down it goes. Fucking rude, dude. Jump.
Now's our chance.
Stop
Yep,
knocking
there,
me in
Andy.
the air, mate.
Something to the area. Not good.
All right, third phase.
Find a crystal. Kind and under.
Thanks. That helped.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Pop ration. Boy's got them Gormagala arms.
Damn.
Down it goes.
Yep. I just hit it with the full strike.
Ow. I ate that first one. Please stop looking at me with those. Back on it.
Alright.
I'm gonna start putting wounds near the tail.
Understood.
Ooh, easy, buddy. How far back can I go? Okay, out there.
That was cheeky. Hot shot at me.
Oh, easy, mate. Head's ready for wounding. Wound by tail as well.
I'll take the head.
Wound broken? Left leg broken?
Get distance.
Ow.
Thanks. That helped.
Fucking rude, mate. Fire cannon out going, I guess.
Oh, he does not like me today.
You got you, cat.
Dirt.
Alright. Final phase.
Left wing arm broke.
You just saved me from eating a face will fire. Thank you.
I want you to know that was my bug. Think my bug.
Thank you, bug. Break the head already, goddammit. I hit the head. How did you like break?
That's me.
Ah.
I was giving my full special combo to the leg. Oh, get me out of there.
Fucking finally. Oh shit. How did I not get hit by any of that? Mounted. Wound on the head, bringing it down.
Oh, fucking overgrown Burugama snack down. Take essence seconds. Never mind. It's fucking dead, mate.
Oh.
Whew.
Never severed the tail.
I tried.
Guardian blood.
I did. I was a little bit busy with being focused on me, so I had to keep up. I had to be at the face.
Yeah, until it focused on me for a bit there. He got very angry at the bowcat.
Yes, I'm very glad I'm always packing powder.
Yeah, so am I. Ow! You kept me from feeding my sacred.
Sorry.
Another fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Shift
it's another
manager's
bot.
being a micromanaging fuckface and nitpicking how you're bringing the grocery carts. You got nearly all of them inside, so why should it matter how you do it? Because they're one of those people that feel like managerial positions means utter and total power. If you have pretty much all of them inside and you're doing your job, it shouldn't matter how you're doing it. As long as you're not doing it wrong.
I broke parts 6 times.
Damn.
Did you know people say the charge blade's not great for breaking parts? I beg to differ.
I don't know.
People say a lot of dumb shit.
I feel like if I hold up a chainsaw to a creature's limb and it just going through it, it's pretty effective.
Yeah. I know, right? Crazy.
Hi, we managed to not disrupt the ecosystem.
Yeah, no. The original plan was to destroy the ecosystem.
My boy! Against all odds, you found another way. You hunters are incredible. You chose a path that we never could.
Ashin, we can choose. Arkfeld chose too. It found its own way to live. So did the other Guardians. And now, it's time for the Keepers to step away from duty and truly live. Thank you for everything.
Heartfelt moment. Unreadable mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mimophyta, the little creatures that stick out of the ground from their tails and have little petals on their backs that they can blend in with flowers.
Yep. You can make a hat out of them. Wait, stop that.
Of course. Now, gotta be honest. If for nothing else, completely worth going through the game again to fight that goddamn final boss.
Yep.
Final boss of low rank. Ugh.
Yeah.
Thunderstorm watch. Hail watch. Tornado watch. I live in the mountains. I don't think a tornado is gonna get very far.
You'd be surprised.
We haven't had a tornado recorded here in like 50 years.
They even managed to see the boy home safe. Truly impressive. However, to learn that it was artificial life.
The Guardian Arkveld scoured the land for a more lucrative energy source. By absorbing the properties of those sources, it was able to achieve a higher state of living.
Unfortunately, after learning predation, it became unable to control its intake of wyvern milk. Intoxicated by the surplus of energy, it descended into madness. These were the findings of the expedition?
Yes, sir. But this report has just come in.
Wyveria's ultimate guardian, Zoshia, awoke from its resting place. It fed off the Dragon Torch, the heart of the Forbidden Lands ecosystem, to evolve itself. And by doing so, threw the weather of the surrounding regions into disarray. Cognizant of the long-term repercussions, Avis Unit made the agonizing decision to put Zoshia to rest. A life-altering end. Just as Alma said, that hunter is something else.
Sir, if I may, why do you think the people of Wyveria created the Guardians? For what purpose would they endanger themselves with monsters like Zoshia?
I dare not dishonor them with conjecture.
The details require finesse, but it seems the door is open to diplomatic overtures between East and West. The Guild, I know, is eager to open communications with the Forbidden Lands.
No. We will hold off. Should that branch be extended, it must be from them. More importantly, this Dragon Torch, was it? Uncontrollable energy, upon which an entire ecosystem depends. They intend to continue their research on it, and the artificial monsters.
While it's safe for now, the Dragon Torch and Guardians are in a precarious balance. There are worries surrounding its artificial nature.
My take is this. Both mankind and their creations play a role in the ecosystem. If nothing else, nature will always surpass humanity's expectations. This expedition was not seen through without flaw. But, so long as there are hunters, we can handle whatever may come.
Alma! Hunter! Is it true?
Come on.
Oh. And now to go see the greatest revelation of them all. The biggest reveal.
The white fur and the egg.
It's Arkvelds.
Arkfell overcame
The will to
their
live
lack of
always finds a way.
their artificial nature entirely.
From one generation to the next.
Gave birth to real life.
An extinct species has returned.
Indeed.
Of course, we're gonna have to handle them until they reintegrate themselves properly.
As they are technically an invasive species.
Speaking of invasive, oh boy, I can't wait to see what other invasive monsters we get in the other fucking title updates.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing if we get invader monsters.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
There is a reason. We have such large monster rosters now, where we can have so many monsters active in a single area at a time, that we're almost guaranteed monster-on-monster interactions. The purpose the invaders, like Basil Geese and Deviljho, served was to force spontaneous monster interactions where we'd get ambushed. We already get ambushed.
Yes, but Deviljho also doesn't do it for the purpose of ambushing. They do it for the purpose of just eating anything in sight.
Yes, I'm talking the reason they were implemented that way mechanically.
I'm sure we'll still see at least one of them. They're too iconic as invaders to not have at least one of them.
We'll see. But that is a perfect place to leave off stream.
Yee.
Ow.
No.
So. Ow, as a, let me have a sip of my brain turn on juice. Also known as water. As always, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow we'll be gemming. We're going to be gemming. Yeah.
Yes, that's what the stream is for.
We'll be getting back into Repo. If I could actually speak, that would be wonderful. But as always, thank you all for watching. And as always, have a great night, fledglings. Hopefully tomorrow
Good night.
I'll actually be capable of talking.
Hopefully.
We'll see.